Good evening and welcome to the Numbers Guys update for our pick of the week, trading week, August 23rd. We were short Pepco Holdings, that is POM on the New York Stock Exchange. And just to update everybody on the trade, we're looking here at the daily chart. You can see the trend lines that we've drawn here in black. The stock has continued for the last couple of months on an upwardly path. The technical indicators that we look at, though, are showing some bearish divergence, and that's in fact why we got into the trade. You can see the MACD continues to trend in a downward fashion, actually turned negative for the first time in several days, a couple weeks. You can see here slightly negative, which is a good sign if you're a bear. On the force index as well, same downwardly slope, as well as the money flow index continues in that downwardly trend. The stock did touch the 20-day EMA here earlier in the week, right around 1750 on Tuesday, so it did find a level of resistance or support to the downside, failed to bust through, and we'll take a look at the 15-minute chart in a second. So the stock is now trading fairly range-bound, fairly flat. The price entry that we suggested on Monday to get in was $17.85 to $18 range. The stock actually opened at $17.93. We were fortunate enough in our personal account to get in at $18.07 as we were watching this thing take off on Monday a little bit and got in close to the high for the day. First price target $17.42. We were about 8 cents away from hitting that before we reached some resistance at 1750, as we mentioned on Tuesday. Ultimate price target 1708, as we do like the downward trends that we're seeing in the technicals on the daily chart. It might take a little bit longer to get there, and will also be determined by what happens in the overall market, which we'll talk about in a second. Protective stop is at 1818. We did not get there so far this week. Again, being stopped close to the prior week's high of 1807. The stock got to about 1810 on Monday, but failed to break through that key resistance level. Again, estimated trade duration 5 to 10 days. That still holds, as that's what we're looking at for taking some profits here. Now let's look at the 15-minute chart. You can see the stock on the 15-minute chart over the last few days. It looks like it's beginning to form a triangle or really coil here. So really a lot of bulls and bears fighting back and forth, not finding a lot of significant or direction one way or another. Again, as we mentioned, the stock, the high of last week of 1807, kind of set some initial resistance for us where we were looking at placing stops, and the stock did on Monday hit the 1810 range before it failed at the end of the day on Monday and finished down just under 1790. The stock did gap down on Tuesday before finding its way back up to the 1791 area, closed at 1791, and then today finished down 6 cents, but again was pretty weak in the morning and then finished up. The S&P as well was pretty weak in the morning, broke through some key resistance, the 1050 level early in the day, but did finish, managed its way to climb back just above 1050, I think, right around 1055. So the S&P did finish above, and possibly looking for a slight bounce in the next day or two with the overall market, and Pepco could trade again along with the overall market. It is a good dividend-paying stock utility, but again, we think based on the daily charts that this stock does need to take a breather, and so we are looking to take some profits off the table. You could consider moving the stop down from 1818 now that we have some pretty good comfort that this resistance level on the 1807 to 1810 range is kind of set. So if you want to move that stop from 1818, move it in a few cents to 1815, 1812. Could be an option for you depending on your risk tolerance. You also may want to move up your first target price from 1742, since we did get stopped at 1750. You might want to consider moving it up to 1752, 1755 again, looking to take some money off the table because that 1750 level is in. Maybe you want to take some profits a little bit earlier, but again, we're still looking to stay in this trade, still looking to possibly get down to that 1708 range for our where we take most of our profits. The 15-minute chart not showing really either way significant direction on the technical indicators, one way or another. What we do see here on the money flow is this band here, kind of a line of resistance. So we'll see if that can hold tomorrow. We'll watch the stock in the morning and hope that this thing, after it gets through this coil, continues in a downwardly trend fairly strong. So we will continue to monitor this, and we will continue to update you as the week progresses. Good luck with the trade, and happy trading.